Welcome to lesson 04-1, mini polygons. In our last lesson, we created some squares, triangles, and rectangles. Pretty simple shapes. And for the warm-up, using the warm-up today, we can create a square as well. Now, hopefully you did this correctly in setting the number of sides by 4 and repeating the number of sides with this repeat in the inside. If you didn't, you really need to pause this video and go and finish that before you can continue with this. The entire kind of lesson is based off of knowing this. All right. So you should get that square. It seems like a lot of work for just a simple square, but you're going to see where this pays off here in a second. So first thing let's go ahead and rotate our square. Why not? Let's just kind of make this a little bit cool. So right in here, we're going to add a point and direction. And what that's going to do is that's going to take our entire square, let's kind of like this, and it's going to rotate it 45 degrees. So it's going to make us kind of a little diamond type shape. And a little animation on there, add a little love. And so right here, this makes a nice little diamond. All right. Now, that's fine, but let's take it up a level. I like to think of take it up a notch. And so let's go ahead and repeat doing this. And so right in here, we're going to add a repeat that loops of kind of doing this number of sides. So we're still drawing a rectangle, or a square, apologies, a square, and right here is just drawing a square every single time, and then this repeat 8 makes us turn 45 degrees more, and it happens 8 times. So what it's going to do is we're going to have like this square that's kind of like turn around, yeah, and it's going to look like that. Kind of cool. It's kind of one of those things where like how many triangles do you see of there's all of these different squares that you can actually see individually. So here's 1, here's 2, 3, 4, you get the idea. All right. So to make some more design changes, what we can do is we can change the number of sides, we can change the angle of the rotation, and we can also change the repeat number. And we can get all of these different kind of little designs and kind of cool changes based off of just small little tweaks that we can make to our code. So for an assignment, what you're going to do is you're going to create a program that creates the design of nested polygons, nested being kind of there within each other. So the first polygon should be a triangle. After that, and just kind of as a hint, think of how many sides does a triangle have. And then we're going to draw a square. How many does a square have? A pentagon, a hexagon, and then a heptagon. A hint, if you don't know what a heptagon is, 7. You want to start at 0, 0 for every one of these. And I would start with that warm-up. There's a reason that I told you that you should have that done. Modify it by adding a loop for the number of polygons that you want to get. Again, start with that triangle and increment the number of sides to get to the next polygon. Change it up. Add some different colors. Add some different features that are happening in there. Don't change the number of steps. That's just my giant hint to you. Don't change the number of steps in the middle of as you're drawing like the triangle and stuff like that. It's just not going to work for you. Be creative. Remember to comment your code, and hope this was helpful.